Hello, hi, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. I am lulling Lisa, hoping to lull you into a state of relaxation, sleep, or just entertainment through ASMR. Now, oh my gosh, getting this video ready was, today's just not my day. But I really wanted to film this video with you all because happy Easter weekend, everyone. I've been having a little bit of technical difficulties and emotional breakdowns today. That's so not like me, but everyone has those days every now and then, but I figured that it would be such a good idea for us to unwind together and relax, so I made myself a coffee. It's still hot. I was worried because it took quite the setup today to get this video going, and I was like, is my coffee still hot? I can only drink really hot coffee. So, okay, forgive me, I was just making sure everything's set, ready to go, but look how cute this setup is. So, this is my favorite Easter treat. Now, technically, this is more for an Italian holiday, which is called San Giuseppe, and it is the feast of Saint Joseph, and you always have Zeppole for Saint Joseph, for San Giuseppe. Typically, your Zeppole would be this kind of pastry. It's almost like, think of like an eclair, like choux paste. That's basically what this is. And they can be baked or fried. They're really good. They're actually pretty easy to make, but these are store-bought. So around Easter time in Canada anyway, you can find Zeppole everywhere. So many bakeries. So from around the St. Joseph time, which is I believe March 19, I think. March, yes. And then Easter's like basically a month later, so for about a month you'll be seeing the Zeppole everywhere. And these Zeppole are so delicious. Traditionally they have custard and these amarena cherries, which are black cherries. But these two, they're my favorite. If you can find them with ricotta filling. Ricotta is that Italian cheese that they fill cannoli with. Oh my gosh, they're heavenly. So I have two. I can't eat both. They're actually ginormous. I'm going to cut them in half so we can see inside. Then we're going to eat them with a nice coffee and these little Easter peeps. They're so cute because I just wanted to make a festive Easter video, but also showcasing my heritage. So having Zeppole are like the perfect Easter treat, at least Easter in Canada. Perhaps in Italy, Zeppole are not necessarily around for Easter time. There's other treats that we have, but at least for my Canadian Easter, I love having Zeppole. So, to celebrate the Feast of St. Joseph and Easter, now that it is Easter weekend, I wanted to celebrate with all of you. So forgive my little ramble there. I think you don't mind when I ramble too much, but when there's food videos, I'm kind of like, okay, be quiet and just eat. So let's cut this open. Okay, well, first of all, sorry to keep you on edge, but look what this looks like. Underneath, it's incredible. Incredible. I'm going to have so much fun eating this. Okay, so before my coffee gets cold, be quiet. So this one is filled with ricotta. Instead of custard, I actually prefer ricotta. And it's filled with amarena cherries, which are black Italian cherries, amarena. They're kind of like black, almost like sour cherries, but they're not really. They're just so delicious and like sweet, and it's the perfect like little tartness with the sweet ricotta filling. So it's sort of the filling that you'd have inside of a cannoli. And this one, for all of you Nutella lovers, is a Nutella Zeppole, is I guess the singular. But I don't really use the singular because who can just have one, right? Oh my gosh, this Nutella is thick. Thick, thick, thick. Ooh. Oh my god. Okay, look how good this looks inside. Oh my gosh. It's filled with ricotta, cream, and Nutella. Oh my, and it is like na bomba. You would say it's a bomb because it's so heavy. So I'm going to put these two. Let's go like this so you can still see them on either side. This looks incredible. Heavenly, heavenly, heavenly. And we're having a Zeppole party. Oh my gosh. I'm actually so excited. I just want the setup to be nice so you can see inside and you can see inside of this one. I'm going to try the traditional one first because I know with the Nutella one I'm going to have Nutella in my teeth. So please forgive me. Look at this. So again, it's sort of like that almost eclair style pastry, that choux paste. And then it's filled with ricotta filling and amarena cherries. And then topped with an amarena cherry. Ready? Mm-hmm. Wow. I'm so happy my coffee's still warm. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna take a big bite of all the cream. Wow. So the flavors are really balanced nicely. It's not too sweet. The cream is sweet, but it's not too sweet. There's a little bit of that tart sweetness from the amarena cherry. And the actual pastry itself, because I've even made Zeppole before, it's almost like that eggy, like choux paste. It's hard to describe, but it's not like the pastry itself is not very sweet. And I've made these before where I've both baked them and fried them. And this is like the only dessert that truly, the baked one is just as good as the fried one. Truly, because usually fried is always more tasty, but okay, I have to try this Nutella one. Oh my gosh, how can I eat this without getting something in my teeth? You'll probably see bloopers. Okay. I'm gonna go for a big bite right in the middle. I brought a little mirror so I can see if there's anything in my teeth. Wow, that Nutella one is really delicious too. Now, we all know Nutella is like the best thing ever. However, I will admit, I'm not a huge fan of Nutella desserts only because I think they're overrated in the sense that when I'm craving Nutella, the best way to eat Nutella is just on a spoon. And I can put Nutella on anything, so it's like, I'm not like such a huge, like, oh my god, this dessert has Nutella in it, it's gonna be so amazing. That's not always true, but this is incredible. I love Nutella. I buy the jar, and truly, I don't think I do anything with it other than eating it with a spoon. I do make some really good, like Nutella little cookie cups. That's another story, but yeah, I'm not not the kind of person who's like, if it has Nutella in it, it's automatically better. That's not true, but this is incredible. And this one weighs a lot more than this one. Let's have another bite of this one. And then this one, I'm gonna go for a really Nutella bite. There's nothing like delicate about this. It's just very decadent. After the day I had, you don't know how happy I am to just sit with you and eat together. I mean, I had such a day. I don't know. Let's try a little marshmallow peep for Easter. Is it weird that I kind of like these when they get a little bit stale? And it's funny because I'm not like the hugest marshmallow fan. It seems like I'm picky. I'm not. I'll eat everything. But it's not like I go crazy for marshmallow things. I mean, I love marshmallows and hot chocolate and things like that, Rice Krispie treats, but typically this isn't something that I would eat. When I was a kid, there used to be those like marshmallow treats with like, they were dipped in chocolate and they had like a cookie base, and I would actually take the marshmallow part off and just eat the chocolate and the cookie. But for some reason, I've always loved Peeps. So, if you don't know, Peeps are just a sugary marshmallow, but they're different than a marshmallow. They melt in your mouth more than a marshmallow would. So they're very light and they're very delicious, actually. I really wanted to eat with you all as well mini eggs, because my favorite Easter treat has to be mini eggs. They're just the Cadbury mini eggs. For some reason, I never made it to the store to get them. And then lo and behold, I have these Zeppole. And so, like, I have to film, right? So, yeah, I don't know. Maybe next year I'll do a little Easter treats video, but I figured that this was like the best treat to show you are these Italian Zeppole. Oh my gosh. Like, look at this. These are really, really incredible. I feel like I'm already like sugar overdose here, and I'm such a sweet tooth person. I have to like smear the top on, because it's such this like high mound of stuff, and I want like an even bite and everything. But seriously, if you've never had Zeppole before, they're a really good Italian treat. But not everyone makes them the same. The pastry itself should be nice and soft and spongy and fresh. because I feel like it's so appealing when you can actually see someone's coffee. Because if you're just drinking from a mug, you could be drinking anything but coffee. And this is just 2 shots of an espresso with some almond milk, but it's really delicious. It's funny because I love almond milk. I never drink milk in my coffee unless I'm in Italy, and then I just have cappuccino all the time. Of course, in the morning for breakfast, but yeah, so I'm already getting so full. And this is technically going to be my dinner because I'm just so full. I don't mind eating for myself personally. I'll have breakfast, I'll have lunch, and then for dinner, sometimes I just have something sweet and that's it. And I know that's not good for you, but it's just the way I eat, I feel like. I want to eat the cherry on top because I want to show you. You can taste a little bit of the sourness, but it's like so sweet and sour. And like I said, this is called amarena cherries. They're the Italian black cherries. They're incredible. If you like maraschino cherries, these are like maraschino cherries. Hotter cousin, you know. They're so much better. And I suppose they're more natural. I heard somewhere that maraschino cherries are, maybe I'm pronouncing that wrong, I'm so sorry, but I heard that they're so red because they bleach them first and then they dye them with red dye, which is like the worst dye. So if you can substitute them for amarena cherries, they're very expensive, but they're so delicious. Not that I'm the expert on health, I'm really not. Truly, I should be eating more vegetables. And I should be drinking more water. I don't know which one I like more, truly. Like this one is lighter, and it's like a little bit more. It's hard to say which I like more, truly. Because this has like, they both have the ricotta, which is my favorite. Even though the custard is really good too, but this is like if you're having a chocolate craving and you want something just like extra, you know. I think the peeps are just for design because the real star of the show is of course the Zeppole. So tell me, I would like to know if you've ever tried these before. And also, I would like to know if you have any Easter plans. This year, time is going by so fast. I had in mind to do like an Easter like role play kind of video. And then before I knew it, if I didn't film this now, you wouldn't even have an Easter video at all. And I'm such a holiday person, so I like celebrating my holidays with you all. So I really wanted to do at least a food-related video. I remember when I was asking you all for Valentine's Day ideas and content ideas, one of you suggested that I do like an eating video where I have some Valentine's Day treats, maybe chocolate dip strawberries, and I never got around to doing that and I felt so bad about it. So here I am with a Easter food video. I hope this makes up for it. and I hope you enjoy seeing some different food, you know, an Italian sort of Easter food. Even though for Italian Easter we have a lot of different things, like we have this Easter cake. It's kind of like a pie, also with ricotta filling. It's really good. I feel like ricotta is pretty popular. Then you have your Easter cookies and your Easter breads with the little eggs inside them and all that. So there's lots of Italian things I could show you, but believe it or not, this is my first time this year having Zeppole. So I'm happy to do that with all of you before the season is done. I had a really late lunch before this video, so I'm not that hungry. I'm just eating because I don't know about you, but after I eat something savory, I immediately need something sweet. It's like an addiction. So here we are, but honestly I don't know if I can finish anymore. I think I did a pretty good job. I'm gonna have another bite because what the heck? Come on. I'm gonna watch this video in editing and I'm gonna be like, you couldn't have finished this. Nutella with ricotta. The combination is insane. It's so good. It reminds me of when I went to Italy and I had this sweet, you can call it a panzerotti or like a calzone, but it's a stuffed pizza and they stuffed it with ricotta and Nutella. Incredible. So ricotta and Nutella is like the best combination. So delicious. So every time I bite this, I'm like, it feels like I'm eating it for the first time. But honestly, this is the best I can do. So a little bit of this, a little bit of this. These two are going to be my breakfast tomorrow. I'm really excited for that. But thank you all so much for being here. I'm so sorry about, I suppose, the state that I'm in because I was just not in a good mood today. I had you can say not a nervous breakdown, but I had an emotional day. I even cried today. So honestly, just taking the time to spend together with you and just hang out. You don't know how much you lift my spirits. You don't know how much you do for me, honestly. It's sort of like I'm helping you all with sleep and relaxation and anxiety and comfort, just being there for someone. But truly, you all help me so much. You really do help me in return. And so I really was excited to make this video with you all. Having a little sweet moment and a little coffee break and just unwinding and just talking nonsense together. It was really nice. So thank you so much for being here with me. I so appreciate your friendship, your support, and your love. And I do look forward to seeing you again in the next video. Because it is the Easter weekend, please let me know your plans. As you're watching this, I should be going to my aunt's house for Easter. And I'll see my little cousins and things like that because it's nice to get together. It's been so difficult to get together with family these past few years, so it'll be nice. And yeah, let me know of your Easter plans, and if you don't have any, I'm just so happy to be able to hang out with you all. So, once again, thank you for your love and support. And thank you for being here with me. And forgive me if I have any Nutella in my teeth or on my face. But this was really fun, so in the next video, I will eat more. And I won't, wimp out. I'll try to eat a you do celebrate.